Welcome back to this playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4, where I attempt to explain the basics of how to play the game. We are playing as the Soviet Union under Joseph Stalin, and we have currently, well, since the beginning we have fought through a civil war because we refused to purge some of the generals of our military staff, and we've declared war against Iran, Afghanistan, and Turkey, looking to expand our borders, and they had formed a alliance together to try to protect themselves. Now, one of the other important things is we managed to change Japan to communism, and they became the Japanese People's Republic. Now, we can invite them to our faction. I was been hesitant to do so because they are currently in a war against China, and they might bring us into a war prematurely against the Allies and the United States. Let's have a look at China. I think they're just fighting on their own, so look, we still have the Japanese-Chinese war. Juku is pretty much done, but so might quickly still have some work to do. Germany has taken over Poland and looks to be working. Oh, it has. France has capitulated. And so we have been building up our defenses on the German border because, as I've said before, we are trying to look towards the south more than into Europe. So hopefully we can just keep our border defended. We have a strong line of forts on our border, so hopefully we can hold them off. We have an army with 82 divisions in it, and we are working on some more. Trying to get that up to 100 or so, hopefully. It's like we have been slowly building up our navy, and actually, if we can conquer Turkey here, we will have the straits here and into the Mediterranean, so it'll be important to have a strong southern navy. So we might, we still don't have many, been building up a lot of convoys, but this, I believe it's the Chernomorski fleets, so we can, oh, not in there. So we will add these to Podvodny fleet, which I believe is for the submarines, and we shall build a good 10 of those. We shall reduce that. Build those up. Again, we have enough. Actually, if we are looking, it's tempting to either do designers. Still have this to choose from, and a couple. We're only on partial mobilization. Export focus, limited conscription. I think we are mostly just focusing on. No, we do have. I guess if we are working on planes and building them up, I think we should. I do, as I've said before, I do tend to favor the heavy fighters and tactical bombers, so getting their reliability up is always nice. So, we are still having resistance down here, and as we left previous episode, Iran and Afghanistan have capitulated. We just have these forces to mop up, claim the territory, and we have a bit of Turkey just to finish up. So, I suppose we might as well unpause and try to finish that war up before we get involved into anything else. Looks like Turkey has really built up its forces here. These are our NKVD units trying to garrison. Nice thing is once we actually, I'm starting towards asking them to join, but we will try to finish up these armies first. Imagine once we try to make this quick, and we can move these over. This is our reinforcement group. They don't have a army or any orders right now, so we might as well, just in case, clear and oh, darn it. Apparently they were already here. What is our other thing? Oh, it must be the interior. Here we go. These are the ones who were fighting in Afghanistan. There we go. These ones we can add. Not tickets there. Okay, we have claim on the Straits. Now hopefully when we defeat it, it'll become we won't have a problem with. We have to do that first. Now, okay, we can still, this is not necessarily, perhaps if Germany declares war on us and starts moving through our defenses, we might have to do that just to protect some of our factories, but for now, let us do this, get some power and some of that nice rubber. Let's see, while it's still paused, make sure I get on the right border. And I can even try to have them overlap just so we can have a little bit of a strong defense buffer between there. Those guys will move over to there. Enemy has air superiority. Should be really working more on planes. We are working a lot on infantry equipment here. We have 3 almost full lines. But we're making, when this gets up to full, we'll be making 300 per day. We need 50,000, so that's less than 200 days. So that's looking good so far. We still need a whole lot of this. We have a lot of, oh, we're actually done. I wonder if we're researching. Probably start on the next tank soon. This is almost done. I guess we finished up our orders. So Iran has now officially been conquered anytime soon. And there we go. Now, that force. Eventually I will want to take on the British Raj, so I will keep them here along there. I can move the army of the interior into Xinjiang if they don't approve of our... Okay, so that's the army of the interior. I will give them a small order to push into there. A reinforcement group. Get another order again to push to claim that river. And it looks like, okay, we got our, and yes, 41. We can even get a cheaper 66, so it'll be really quick. And looks like the rest is still going to be a few months away, or a couple months. So we can still focus on here. Naval fighters, naval bombers. What are we working on? More factories, because as I said, we have a lot of the major stuff. We need to start working on fighters. We have our Lag 3, PE2, they're tactical bombers, so hopefully we can get those up and running before we have to fight a major nation like Germany or Britain. It's here. A lot of their forces must be focused up in the north. Have a good planning bonus. He's a hill fighter and a mountaineer. He's almost learned trickster, working on engineer. How are you? Oh, you are... Oh yes, he was out of supply. He got mountaineer and desert fox, so he should be well situated. How does he look? Inferior enemy, so doesn't look good for a start, but yeah, I'm also wondering, send out our... don't have much of a fleet. Oh, we have plenty of commanders though, so Sea Wolf, here we go. Put him there. Search and destroy in the Black Fleet. This might very well be our main force, even though it has only 2 ships right now. But if we are planning to do a lot in the Mediterranean, we are going to need ships down there. So I'm gonna have to start building more dockyards, I suppose. And researching ships. Looks like we're not doing... Let's see if we can tack along the full length of the front so they cannot switch back and forth. Still have this army. We can perhaps move our tanks down there if we feel like it. Oh, we have a full... Maybe we can... oh. Well, let's see if we can adjust our maintenance. Might as well add logistics. Oh, anti-tank we can add. A couple battalions there. Especially if they're planning to face off against... Those are tanks. Okay, so we got our source of rubber. Maybe I'll just do claim Xinjiang. Yeah, and let's get this just so we can start on our ship designs. don't get any special bonus except short, reduced research time. Okay, yeah, anti-tank. So we'll just add a line. Let's move it up with the rest of our... Just put it there. How are we doing for everything else? We're still producing that. 13 per day. We're going to need a lot more, I imagine. I guess 100 some days, 100, well, less than 150 to finish that off. Looks like we are able to defend well, but don't necessarily have the forces to be able to push them off of the hilltops there. So we will have to keep an eye on here. It's like this might be about to push in. Once we get them low on organization, it'll be a lot easier to push in and not give them time to rebuild, because they'll have to pull them away from the front lines. We're trying to counterattack. So perhaps stay there. Okay, yeah, they've been able to hold on to northern China. It looks like they might be pushing into southern China here. Is it? Oh. Oh, did I not? Might not have added them all into the order there. Or did I do this again? No. Okay. Yeah, I think I failed to. There we go. Yeah. Clicking just sometimes a problem, just getting these mistaken armies. Finally we got our T-34. We can swap out. Oh my goodness. Okay, well we can jump up to here, get a good battle cruiser. Switch our T-34, make it out of the A-32, which was essentially the prototype of the T-34. We can immediately make this a much better tank. There. Instead of the Mark 1, Soviets don't call their... I believe the M stands for a Russian word meaning upgraded, so we shall call this a T-34M. Save that and start swapping over our tanks. Oh, we have 2 lines. Okay, so we're actually making more than 30 a day. Less than 100. So we'll drop those. Get them put into there. We still have some excess. Actually, a whole bunch. I could be crazy, but it seems like sometimes dropping this, like dropping 1, sometimes gives you 2. Because it certainly seems like that sometimes. A couple more into tanks. We're going to need more trucks, probably because of all of our logistics companies that we had. Okay, we're building a bunch, not building tactical bombers because they're undoubtedly in... We need to have some more garrison force. Because if they're going to... Oh boy, oh boy, boy. Oh, these are... Okay, maybe fill them up. These guys are getting worked on. Oh. These must be... Like, this was just to finish off him. For a bunch. Oh, we are training more. Two down there, so yeah. They don't have to be completely super elite forces, so I'm just trying to... This is Baku, so they must be in there somewhere. Just wondering if they're meant for this army? The Southern Army. Okay, I'll put these into there. These can go into there. Oh, this is... no. Couldn't have been. Okay, that's fine. Wow, 3 months. I have a feeling these were for... yeah, 8 more. The limited number of variant colors. I might have to look if there's a mod, because it's a bit hard to tell the difference between those two at close glance. Poor Eastern Army. But if we are pals with Japan, we don't need them there. Doesn't matter so much. So. Okay, it looks like we are now turning it around here. They must have been weakened enough. Yeah, these guys are all out of organization. So it's relatively easy to walk in. Black Sea. Are they? I don't think I have them on. Oh, I do have them out. Oh well. They will... Oh, I must have, because I didn't select one of them. I just selected everybody that was there, ordered them to do that. So they're slowly pushing in through the mountains. So this might bite me, but I guess... Oh... They might... Yeah, it looks like... I'm going to believe that the Japanese are pushing in, so I am going to invite them to the faction. They will accept. Give them some lend-lease if I have any old planes that I'm not using. Okay, 16 strategic bombers. My old tanks still produce... Holy smokes, I have a lot of those in storage, so... And I can switch these now that I'm not producing anymore. And bunch of tanks. We'll send them a bunch of tanks. Producing a whole bunch, but I need all of this that I can. So send them a bunch of equipment. Hopefully that'll make it even better. Okay, we researched our bomber. I guess again we will continue to try to upgrade our navy that we desperately need. Day, so that's 200 days. Oh, but we have 2 lines. Fill to those. Guess we need more trucks. What? Oh, have we completed? Okay, hopefully we have. We just. No. Okay. Darn it. Okay, we'll just build one of those. We need to start our Chernomorski fleet. Need to start improving that. I suppose Mongolia, since they are in Mongolia, they are already in our faction. They might start helping out against. Give you order. Okay, finished more industry, which is important. We are 41, so we can start on that. Oh. Okay, we're having trouble pushing in, but as long as we aren't losing ground, looks like we're slowly working on that. Still in a battle here, but it looks like we will win. Or else they'll just run away. I guess we can have naval bombers actually doing stuff. So attack port. Oh. Holy smokes, yes, we are going to need much more. Oh, we are continually... Wow. Okay, we've got our claims on Xinjiang. Still hesitant to go down here because it'll anger the fascists, but it will give us some stuff down here we can do. Yeah, I might just go for this to quickly grab some more political power. What to call to arms? Might as well. You are looking confident here. Take a claimed state. Doesn't give us the automatic war that the others did, because it wasn't a conquer focus, it just claimed. Continually building more and more factories, so we might as well finish off that. Still need... Might as well just finish that up. When we get our research of assembly line production, it'll get us up to 100%, so it's currently at 80, so then we will be making... No. Yeah, we're still suffering from air. So we're getting up to our lines there, so we are continually to push. We're probably... Oh. We're trying to reinforce these, because I can switch them off there. Wonder if I can add some medium bombers, heavy fighters. We only have a few, so... As long as we keep moving forwards. Sounds bad, but I have to say. Okay, we're generating a claim on Xinjiang, and once we do that, we'll easily be able to help in the war against China, and then we can hopefully get these done, because then we'll be able to claim that territory, get the Lenin class. Fortunately, we can't use the shortcut on it. I think that was only for the Project 21 and the Super Battleship. But remember to unpause. Oh, we did lose some territory there. Okay, we're continuing on our doctrine. We are almost done, actually. This one gave us supply consumption, which just happens to give us what we need right now. Tanks will give some breakthrough. We haven't been building many tanks. We've been mostly working on mountain infantry because of the mountainous terrain in the south of Asia. But this will give us a little bit more breakthrough and organization and a new tactic. In these battles, the AI will automatically choose a suitable tactic, and depending on your reconnaissance level, you can get a better... The AI will choose even better ones. Looks like we are losing a lot of strength here. We do have this on high priority, so aren't able to push into there, but hopefully this will almost... let's start to switch. As it moves... Oh, it's extended the line here. That's why... It's the problem with setting up these overlapping territories. But it looks like the bulk is down here. Where's... This is the green. So I am going to... Although it always is hesitant, not sure if moving these troops out of here will weaken that to the point. We'll just leave it as is for now. It seems to be working well. It has little troops in the north here. Looks like we are all moving forwards to claim these territories. See how Turkey's still ways away from... we're about... They're a third away to the capitulation. They will capitulate once they only have a third. So we're pretty much halfway there, I think we can say. They're still marching forwards there. Looks like we're... Oh. Wow. Okay, so we've taken south here. Their plan, I can... now try to... Oh, it looks like Turkey might just be... Okay, which is which here. Got some more research done. We won't even build those, we'll just keep researching. For this army, I can set up another... Doesn't look like there's any... worrisome rivers at least, so hopefully we will just move along the south here. And they are almost done there. I wonder, wow, what happened to the Turks? They just seem to have evaporated. I wonder... No, it's just us fighting them. Curious. They... Yeah, I don't know what happened to them. They just disappeared there. But no matter, we will continue. The justification... November. It's a couple months away. Surely having a war start in the winter. months won't matter. It looks like... I'm not sure. It looks like China might be moving in Mongolia. Oh, they're still... I think we're driving them out of the ports. Looks like it's just their submarines. Not sure if that's anything to be too concerned about. North has finished their drive, so let us try to push to the straits there. Yeah. Looks like the Turks have pretty much... Wonder what their losses have been. 1 million. Fall of Berlin. Oh, I'll have to check to see how that... We certainly haven't been doing well, but considering we had to fight all of these, the Turks are lost 1 million men. Okay, this is very strange. It must be that... Is this France or the United States? France has somehow... Oh, they must have invaded through the Netherlands. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like we might not have to worry too much about Germany. So we can start our anti-fascists. I think we're also picking up some... Still 200 days. Filled with our Katyusha rockets. I'd have to build more transports. We should research mechanized. Almost wish I could split these ruined factories up. Okay, might as well... Well, let's do this just so we can make the mechanized as cheap as possible. And then we will be done all of our research and production benefits, and we can do our work in our military staff. Because we still have... So how is our... Okay, we're still really bad down in Iran and Iraq. Afghanistan is ironically not too bad because probably because we don't have a lot. I suppose we could manage them. But I'm not sure. I think it might just be we have plenty of men. We just need to get these NKVDs out. Expand their territory to include all of these there. And we can continue on. They are trying to invade some... Oh, we lost that territory. Looks like they might have just pulled them back to a fallback line, maybe, to get their organization back, which is fairly astute of them, I suppose. They gave up a lot of territory, but they might be able to get a firmer defense over here, especially now that they... well, this one's almost gone. He flees. So we're getting these territories. We're almost done our plan there. It's coming up on November. We have about a month to go. And yeah, it looks like, well, it's a bit hard to tell. This is Manchukuo. I'm not sure if Mongolia is pushing in on them, or it looks like that's what it is, I think. Looks like they've been fortifying here. I almost wonder if I should now... Holding Alt, I can move this arrow to over there. So my thrust will be more for here, because if they have their bulk on this, which is more defensible because of the mountains, it'll be better to attack from this side. So hopefully that'll work out. Let's see what... yeah, they're pushing in from there and then moving south. So, okay, looks like everything is going well. We still have greens over here. Looks like we're pushing further in the north. We've completed our mission there. We can stop to build up some more organization and get some reinforcements. Still have our cavalry unit there. And we can try setting a new... claiming the coastline there. Is that Italy? Italy. I think they've always had that. Because, yeah, I don't think... wow. Croatia, Hungary, they're all mixing it up here. I'm not even sure who... they're with the Allies, but they're still hanging on. Capturing more... I think because we have so many infantry, but to add in the anti-tanks, but the thing that thinks it doesn't necessarily make them weaker by not having the anti-tanks when I add them in. So a lot of people, you'll see they wait till they build up enough to fill out their units, but I'm not sure that matters a whole lot. Okay, how are we doing here? He's feeling really good. They might be moving there up too, because oh, lost one of my subs. They have a lot of naval bombers there. Must be an airport. You cannot see the enemy's airports. You can only see allied airports. So, but yeah, it looks like we're making another strong push. Northern theater. I might have to make a Southern Europe or Mediterranean theater if I'm planning to attack into here. Okay, finally got our justification. He looks like he's ready, waiting for us. Wow. Our decryption or our reconnaissance is just not good enough to be even able to tell how many there are there. So, let us declare war. And let's go. He must have a lot of units. He's a bit worried. Unpause. Oh, so Xinjiang joined the Allied front, or the United Allied Front with China. No, we don't need the Japanese. We'll let them keep, like, it seems like a good idea to accept all these expeditionary forces. I'm not sure how it affects them themselves. I imagine it lowers their manpower pool, and it seems like you cannot modify the units that you're given. So if they're really weak or lacking artillery or some such, then there's nothing you can do about it. So you are stuck with them, and apparently you cannot even return them. So a lot of people, they end up using just as garrison forces. But no. I am certainly happy with my own forces right now. They seem to be making a decent push. There must be a lot of units down here. If I can perhaps cut them off from Istanbul. There is a port down here that they can escape from, I imagine. Looks like they're trying to push in there. Losing the battle, but hopefully we can turn it around. We're almost at the Dardanelles Strait here, which Russia has long desired. Even back in the 19th century, they fought the Ottoman Empire several times to try to control the Black Sea and the Straits. So This will be good propaganda, I'm sure, for Stalin. Still, these units are still training. What are they missing here? Oh, they're anti-tank. They don't want to go out without their anti-tank. And we're still dreadfully short on equipment. I might just have to maximize that. Oh, looks like we might have finished our one ship we were building. So let us start building our new updated. These are the battle cruisers in 1940 design. So we will build 6 of those. Add them automatically to the Chernomorski fleet. Once my computer stops lagging a bit. Might even just reduce our stockpile there. Increase it. Okay, we've made it. Well, we've blocked them off. To reduce. A bit. Undoubtedly, a lot of troops there. Now this one is on factory repair speed, so it's not on construction, but we need to get it to continue with the others. And it is always nice to be able to repair things quickly. I'm going to take these 6 and actually put them, form a new front line, and just border them there so they don't lose this territory. And we can, now that we're complete there, we can oh wait, no, that's from the other army. This army I removed. Oh, I wonder. Okay, so hopefully we are almost done with Turkey. You can see here. Oh yes, they are at. They control 44%. I imagine Istanbul is a large part. There is a decent city here, Izmir. Not sure what's going on now. They just happened to fall of Paris. They must have recaptured it. Possibly with this naval invasion. So it looks like the Germans are well being distracted there. We've cut off units there. Looks like we are almost finished with our offensive line here. Pushing them back. We took their original capital. Then we can move on to that one there. Oh, what? We got some lag here. Oh. Okay. Wow, second armistice. Okay, and then Rudolf Hess tried to flee to Britain, but got either crashed or got shot down. Okay, so they created Vichy France. So let's have a look at what. Okay, so here's Vichy France. France still has. Okay, so we have the German Reich in Poland and France. France and Czechoslovakia in Germany. Australia in Italy. Very interesting. Oh, we got our next. So now, let's have a look at what I command here. There's 3 slots. They all come from the same pool. Ideally, I would take one from each: the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. If you're mainly a land army, you can just select combat training. Fortunately, we did not do positive heroism, so we don't have Rokossovsky. I actually don't have that many. Perhaps I'll just get this enemy air support, because until we build up our air force, we might be suffering from that for a while. So do this. Ah, What happened here? Looks like they just pushed through to get that there. That's very interesting. Got our battleships. And okay. Let's have a look at the difference between these two. Requires a lot more manpower. It's a lot better at finding subs. This one fires a lot farther. No, this one fires a lot farther. This one actually has shore bombardment. So I wonder if you have them stationed in along the coast, if they can actually help. Hit points. Okay, let's get the Kirov class. Sub detection, I have destroyers for that, so pause. Yeah, I think they drove through here so quick that they didn't bother, and they didn't really bother claiming this northern part, so we will just push in. They have a lot of troops there. It's going to be tough to root them out of. Okay. Okay. Not sure if we still have that one lingering around. I don't think so. Nope. What are you doing? Okay. I'm not sure exactly where he was. That's the problem with adding and reducing their borders, is that they tend to get lost. So there, then once we've wedged them here, we can move reinforcement group back up to there. Then we might have to think about a naval invasion to swing around. Oh, he was trapped here. He was ordered there. Oh, I must have selected, yeah. Okay. Darn it. Selected one from that army. Oh, best play. Less. Ugh. Plans of Mice and Men. And we can even start on our doctrines. Although okay, I'll wait. 1940. We are almost done our army doctrine, so okay, let's see how Xinjiang is doing. I imagine our there. Okay. Oh, thank you. We did not have to attack. So, the problem. I am thinking of just puppeting Afghanistan. Not sure. Well, okay. I'll satellite Syria. It just appeals to be having a multiple little states. I'll probably just puppet Xinjiang. Okay, and then take all the states of Turkey. Okay. Oh, I should have done this. Okay. Pop it. Might have to do this. Okay. Liberate to Syria. No. And then take all states. That should deal with Turkey, right? Okay. Oh, poor Syria. Says Heti, I guess. Afghanistan, I'll pop it. Iraq, take all states. And Iran, take all states. So there. France, most of Syria, except for Heti. Oh. Oh well. Who cares? Okay, there we go. Now, we are done with that war. Hitting F6 shows that we have no resistance. Okay. Feeling no wonder I might have to... Okay, Republic of China. I think I'll just... Not so much of the interior right now. Oh, no, but... That's south. I think I'm still missing 6 from here. And so now, if... Yeah, because they're my puppet, I should be able to... draw a front line in their territory. Okay, how's Xinjiang? We got their dockyards. How many more? 3 more? Per year, we are going to want to get more steel, I guess. Need F7. Some steel there. Groot, Netherlands. Huh. Looks like we lost. Oh. Oh well. Back to dock. Go back to dock. Good war. Looks like. Oh yeah, Germany is going down. So, I think I will end it there. We have finished our southern war with the Sadabat Pact. And we have claimed most of the territory. Puppeted Afghanistan. Nice democratic republic there. Claimed Turkey, Iran, and Iraq. Liberated Syria. Yeah, I guess they're democratic, so they might not like us too much, but oh well. They'll probably join the Allies. But I think I shall end it there. And I hope you will join me next time while we... Oh! No. Yes, they did conquer China. So all they have to do is finish off the People's Republic of China. We are almost done with Xinjiang. Basically, I think all we have to do is move on to their secondary capital here. And then we can start planning against the Allies. We might want to take over Saudi Arabia, then we can get the full of the peninsula, and we will have a good avenue of attack to Cairo. We might have to liberate or puppet satellite Egypt, but yeah, it looks like Germany is getting has its handful. Yep, Groot Netherlands. I am Groot. So I hope you will join me for next time when we continue to learn how to play Hearts of Iron with the Soviet Union. Thank you.